कैमरा ऑन करो. ओके.
Hello, Sunil. Hello, Sunil. Sunil, are you able to hear me?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Dr. Reena.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Shall we start, ma'am?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. All the participants, you are requested to write your names while joining the Zoom meeting. So on behalf of the Symbiosis Institute of Geoinformatics, I welcome you all in the national level online workshop on Tableau Visualization and Design. Based on the motto of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Symbiosis International University contribute towards the knowledge generation and ethical value-based learning. In line with the legacy of Symbiosis, SIG also provides its students with the best in terms of education and learning environment. Our programs have been aimed not merely only educating the students, but to make them competent and expert human being to meet the ever-growing demand of geospatial technology, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data mining, navigation, and e-governance. SIG offers a variety of programs, includes MSc Geoinformatics, MSc Data Science and Spatial Analytics, and MTech in Geoinformatics and Surveying Technology. At SIG, our endeavor is to impart education and skill in the area of spatial sciences and data science analytics to create the professionals. It helps the students to create their own career roadmap. SIG has an inevitable track record of 100% campus project cum placement records of its eligible students since inception. So for all this, our source of energy is our director, sir, Dr. T.P. Singh, which has a vast experience in this field of geospatial technology in India as well as abroad. He has worked on various projects of national importance. He has also served for various different government centers. He is also member of many professional bodies and vice chairman of Indian Society of Geomatics, Pune chapter. He has edited many books in the field of geospatial technology, climate change, and natural resource management, and also published various papers in the peer-reviewed journal. So now I would request our another source of energy, that is our Deputy Director, ma'am, Dr. Vidya Patkar, to welcome and briefing about the workshop. Over to you, ma'am, Dr. Vidya Patkar.
Thank you, Dr. Gauri. Thanks for a wonderful start of the day and first day of the week, Monday and early morning. Yeah. On behalf of Symbiosis Institute of Geoinformatics, I welcome all the participants who had joined this webinar on Tableau. We all know that data is an important, what we can say, oil nowadays, and visualizing that data, understanding that data is an important step. So, keeping this in mind, we thought of why not to give a training to youngsters who are aspiring data scientists or who want to explore the data and understand the data and find out the decisions based on it. So thanks, Dr. Reena, for accepting our invitation. And
My pleasure, ma'am. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah, and I welcome to you, ma'am, and all the participants. We hope that we will have a wonderful session today, and all the best and enjoy everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Vidya ma'am, for your enlightening words. Now it is our immense pleasure to introduce Dr. Reena Lenka ma'am as a resource person She is currently working in Symbiosis Institute of Management Studies as an assistant professor, and she is also a founder and director of RL Consultancy and Training Institute, Pune. Which is she is an educationist and trainer with corporate and has a overall corporate and academic experience of around 20 years in multiple areas. Along with the academic exposure in management institutes, she is actively involved in the research and corporate training. She is the author of 2 books, that is Organizational Analytics, A Revolution in Organizational Success, and second one is Organizational Laws, the A to Z of Indian corporate law. So Dr. Reena has corporate training exposure in various corporates like Credenza, RSB Global, Garvare Ropes, Electronica, Plastic Machines Limited in analytics, advanced Excel, Tableau, and soft skills training. So not wasting more time, I request Dr. Reena ma'am to please continue with your session, ma'am. We are all eager to hear you, ma'am. Over to you,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you so much, everyone. It's a pleasure that, I've been invited, and today I'll try to make it very interesting and obviously insightful for all the students. And good morning to everyone. And so like we can start, ma'am. So like I'll just start. Okay. So before that, participants, good morning to you all. Just wanted to know, anyone knows what Tableau is all about? Any one of you can answer me. What is Tableau? Any idea?
And we have unmuted.
Sorry. Yeah.
I have not given them permission to unmute. Shall I give?
Okay. Okay. It's okay. No problem. So I'll start off.
Students, yeah, if students, you want us to give the permission to unmute now?
Yeah, if anyone can say, like, it would be more interactive, I guess so.
Yeah.
Or otherwise, okay, fine. So I can, if that is okay. So I'll give the brief and we can start off. So nowadays, Tableau is very much in demand, and Tableau is a kind of a very powerful business intelligence tool. So Tableau is trying to, if you learn Tableau, what happens is you can do so many things. Not only it helps in data visualization, but if you want to take a decision quickly, Tableau is very good in that. For any kind of decision making, it could be in the form of, if it is a decision making related to any HR related things, like which employee should be kept or which employee is not doing well, why the attrition rate is high, or in case of marketing, which kind of product is doing good in the market, sales related, or in case of geoinformatics, like which area would be, good enough for doing certain kind of business also. So like that area wise also, you can have a good decision making in terms of Tableau. Now, Tableau, if you are doing something in Tableau, you did not do anything on PPT, neither you need Excel, because these things can be easily overcome by Tableau. So Tableau is very, very good. It is user friendly. At the same time, it is very easy to learn. And also visually, it is very, very strong. And also it is very, very interesting visualization you can do. There are different types of things what we can do in Tableau. Now, Tableau can be connected to different data sources, not only to Excel, but to other data sources like JSON, like PDF files. You can also connect to, your Google Drive. You can do so many things with Tableau. So that is why Tableau is picking up. And even IT people are also doing something in Tableau. So without wasting more time, so let us start with Tableau. Okay, so I'll share my screen and I can start. I hope everyone has downloaded the Tableau trial thing. So if you have, can you put it in the chat? Everyone has got it? Everyone has downloaded it? Yes? Okay, fine. Fine, so let's start off. Okay, fair enough. Good. So I'll start. So I'm sharing my screen. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So I'll show you how to, connect with Tableau. So this is the Tableau. So when you have downloaded it, so this thing must be there. This Tableau public thing must have come to you. So what you do is you click on Tableau, double click it. So the Tableau dialog box will open. Yeah, so. Right, so it would be coming like this. Now in Tableau, one thing is there, like this is the connect portion, where you need to connect with the data set. And whatever data sets you are connecting, then what happens is you can work on that. So it is not only restricted to Excel. You can connect to so many things. See, Excel is there, text file is there, JSON file is there, PDF file, Microsoft Access. You can connect to any of these things, even Google Sheets. So if you click more here, you'll find so many things. You have connectors, Google Drive, everywhere you can connect Tableau and you can do your work. Okay. So now, what I would be doing is I would be connecting to Microsoft Excel. Okay. So I click to Microsoft Excel. Now, if you go to documents in Microsoft Excel, if you go to documents, you will find my Tableau repository. Once you're clicking on my Tableau repository, it would be showing you data sources. Everyone is getting this, or anyone who is not? Is there anyone who's not getting this? Didn't got link. Okay. It is an inbuilt feature. Inbuilt feature. Okay, I'll repeat the process again. The C, first what you need to do is now this is the Microsoft Excel, right? So click on Microsoft Excel. Then you go to documents. Then you go to my Tableau repository. Then you go to data sources in my Tableau repository. So when you're clicking on data sources, these are all I have already saved it. So the main thing is have you got this sample superstore? Sample superstore. Everyone has got it? Sample superstore. Please type yes or no. Yes? No, ma'am. Okay. There are few who haven't got it. Okay, no problem. Those people who have got it will work on that. Those people who haven't got it, I'll show you a way how we can get it. Okay? Fine. So don't get disheartened. I'll show you how to get it. Okay? It's actually an open source data set, so we can do it, right? Now, fine. So I'll show you something. Okay. So those people who haven't got it, I'll show you how to get it. Now, if you see, go to Google. Just a second. Right. So now see, if you go to Google, okay, all of you have gone to Google. So those who haven't got the data set, here there is a data set by the name of Kaggle data set. Kaggle datasets. Okay. Enter. Okay. Now, if you see here, we have the data sets. So click on data sets. Okay. So here in the search window, you type sample superstore. And enter. Okay. So if you see here, we have a sample superstore data set. So everyone is able to follow what I'm doing. All of you are following, yes or no? Okay, fine. So those who haven't got the data set, this is for them only. Okay. Those who have the data set, please wait. So first let them connect to the data set and we can start. So when you're getting the sample superstore data set, you click on the data set, right? And if you see here, we have a download button. Okay. So you download it. For this, you need to register with your email ID, your Google email ID. So you sign in with Google. Okay. And then say yeah, next. Right. So, and here is the download one. So when you're downloading it, it would be coming as an archive. So click on that archive thing. And here your sample superstore would be coming in a CSV format. So you double click on that. So it has come like this, sample superstore. Okay. So now in order to connect with Tableau, what you need to do is you need to save this. Save this as save as file. You go to file, save as. Now what you need to do is you need to save as Excel file. Okay, because we are working on Microsoft Excel. So the format would be Excel. So what I have to do is here I've got my data sources that you go to that my Tableau repository. Here is the data sources. So click on the data sources, right? So here I have got this sample superstore. And here, if you see save as type, here you see Excel workbook. Click on Excel workbook and you save it. Okay. So now your file has been saved. So you close this, fine. And now what you do is those who haven't got that data set, now what we need to do is, I close this Tableau thing. I'll again open it for you. Okay. Right. So we'll go to this Tableau. Microsoft Excel. Okay. Documents. Then my Tableau repository. Then data sources. And here you see, I have this sample superstore. Now is the process like, the steps, are you able to follow the steps? All of you? Everyone has got it? Yes or no? Okay, fine. So let's continue. So now you have the data set. Those people who already have the data set, please open that, double click on that, and it would be opening. Okay. So click on sample superstore. Now see, it has opened now. It is like this. Okay. So everyone has got like this. Yes or no? Everyone? Are you getting this dialog box? Yes? Anyone who has missed a step? Okay, fine. Great. So now see, the dialog box would be open like this. Now what we need to do is, can you see there are three things here? Orders, people, returns. Okay. So now orders, if you click here, you can see what are the kind of data sets you have. See, can you see? You can view the data. In the orders, we have, see, furniture, we have city, we have country, we have customer ID, customer number, order date, order ID, all these things are there. So if you want to, when we're doing a Tableau, if you want to check whether the data set is good enough or no, what you need to do is you go to this, any of the things. If you click here, I'll close this. Okay. So if you put your cursor on orders, you'll see on the right hand side, this box is there where view data. So you can view the data. If you go to people also, there is a view data. You can check people also. Now, if you see here, they have 2 or 3 things. Okay. Right. So like this is there. Okay. And then like if close this, and if you go to returns, here also you can see, you can view data. Okay. So if you click on view data, you will see these kind of things. But out of these 3 things, if you see, orders is having more data. So we would be working on orders, right? So now how you would be doing it? You need to drag this order and put it in the table here. Okay. So what you need to do is you have to use your mouse and drag it to orders, drag tables here. All of you are able to do it? Yes or no? Okay, fine. Okay, great. Someone is not able to, I guess one student is not able to do it. I guess so. What is the problem? Like you are not able to, you didn't follow the step. Can you share Tableau download link? We have to go to Kaggle. Dr. Baljit Kaur. Should I show you again how to do it? Baljit sir, like, are you able to do it or should I show you again? Yes or no? Please, only one Excel as Superstore. Again, okay, fine. I'll show you again. No problem. I'll do it. Process and we'll do it again. No problem. Sir, what you have to do is we need to go to Google. Okay. Okay, so we type this Kaggle datasets, enter. Then we go to this datasets. In the search thing, what we need to do is we need to write sample superstore. Sample superstore dataset. Double click on that. Here we have a sample superstore data. Here also, see, here also we have a sample superstore. Any of this will do, right? So here now, if you click on this also, that is going to do. So like I had showed you the previous one. Here, what we need to do, sir, is like, you go here, click on this sample superstore data set, and here is a download button. So you need to download here. So here you need to sign in with your Gmail account. So when you are signing in with Google, so you have to put your password and everything, right? So this thing has come as sample superstore data set and you download it. This will come as an archive. So click on the archive. So this will come if you double click on sample superstore CSV. So the data will come like this. We need to go to file, save as. Now, why I'm saying that you need to save in your Tableau repository, because it will become easy. So what you do is go to this PC, okay? And then here you have this documents. In documents, we have this my Tableau repository. Then you go to your data sets, sources. In this data set, data sources, you need to save it. So here it is a CSV one. What you do is you go to this Excel workbook, that would be the extension, and you can save it. Okay, so it would be saved if you're saving it, right? So that way it would be saved. So am I clear? And then we can open it. Okay, till now you haven't downloaded public. Yeah, you go for a public Tableau, sir. It would be easier for you. Okay, till sir downloads it, I can proceed further. Everyone is clear with the the process. Anyone who's not able to follow the steps? So can I proceed further? Ma'am, will you show how to open? Okay, fine. We'll start the Tableau and I'll show you. Okay, fine. So it's good enough. So let's close this one. Okay, fine. So now what we do is we go to Tableau now. Okay, so this is the Tableau. We go to Tableau, right? So now we go to Microsoft Excel. This I need to close this dialog box. Okay, Microsoft Excel. Fine. Now we go to this documents, my Tableau repository, data sources, then sample superstore. I double click on sample superstore. Now my data is open, right? So we can check the data from these things. So here it has got 3 headings. One is the orders. Orders means when people are giving certain kind of order, because this is a kind of a a superstore where we are working the data on, right? So orders means different type of orders, when, to whom. So here you can view the data. On the extreme right, if you click here, you can view the data. So all these things are there. Now, if you see here, there are 9,994 rows. So these are the kind of amount of data we have here. Okay. Now that you have seen. So when you are going for a Tableau, first you check whether the data is correct or no. Okay. So if you see there are so many data are available, we can work on that. Then we have different headings like people. Here also you can see the view data. So here we have 3 or 4 headings, which is not a good one to work for. Then we have returns. Returns means when people have returned the goods. Okay, again, few things are there. But if you see in orders, we have number of things. Okay, so fine. Now, how do you connect to Tableau? Because connection is very important. If you are not able to connect it, then Tableau won't do anything, right? So what we need to do is you drag orders and put it here. Everyone is able to drag it. Anyone facing any problem? No problem. Yes, ma'am. No, no. What is the problem? No, ma'am. Done, done. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, someone is having one sheet. What you can do is there are like Kaggle. What you do is you go to Kaggle and you try to see which sample superstore. There are 2 or 3 I showed you. So see which data is having these kind of things and you can take that. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Okay, done. Fine. So students, now this is the sheet what I have opened. Okay. In the meantime, the participant who's not able to do it, Please do let me know. I'll again try to help you. Yeah. Done? Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Like we can start then. Fine. So everyone is clear? Everyone is clear? Can I proceed further? Yes or no? No problem? Yes. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, good enough. So now if you see, these are the things what we have. Okay. So, just a second. Now, if you see, here we have 21 fields, 9,994 rows. If you see, this is the number what we have. Okay. And this is what we are seeing it. Here we have orders, order ID, like this we have. Now, if you click on this arrow, you can have this entire sheet for you. Okay. So here the headings, if you see, row ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name, all these things we have, right? So now students, here we have an interesting thing. If you see here, can you see there are different symbols? Can you see this? So here it is a hashtag kind of thing, right? Here we have this ABC. Here we have a calendar kind of thing, isn't it? For orders, there is a calendar. ABC, like, you know, there is certain things written. So in Tableau, it automatically, when the data is being connected to Tableau, what happens is Tableau takes the format automatically. Okay. So for a row ID, it would be giving you this kind of number. So if you see the hashtag, you can find out, you can make out that these are the numbers. Now, if you want to change it, can you see a drop-down arrow? Drop-down arrow. Can you see this? Yeah. So here you can create different things. So if you click the drop-down arrows, you can see so many things, right? So here we have duplicate, rename. If you want to rename this, you can rename this also. Rename this particular heading. Now, supposingly, if I click on rename, okay. So you can change this row ID. You can change to say, you know, row number maybe. Okay. So now if you see this row, you have renamed this. This can be done. So many things can be done, right? If you see a drop-down arrow in orders, there are relationships, these are logical tables, so many things are there. You can change it. Wherever you want to change something, you just go to this drop-down arrow above that heading, and you can do it. Now, if you want to duplicate this particular thing, you click on duplicate. Suppose I want to duplicate order date. I click on duplicate. Okay. See, another duplication of this has come. Everyone is able to follow? Everyone can follow? Am I being very fast? Yes or no? Aman, you are not able to. Okay, please continue. Okay, fine. Now, Aman is not able to get the data. So should I show you again, or should I okay, I'll fine. Anyways, because fine. So if you do this duplicate, now if you want to hide this, see, we got a duplicate one. Okay, so if we want to hide this, we can hide. So this would be hidden. The one what we had created, that is now hidden. Okay, so anything what you want to hide, you can hide it. right? Why we are doing this is supposingly like you want to don't want order ID maybe, or you don't want the ship date, or maybe you don't want the customer name. So what you can do is you can go here and you can hide the customer name, okay? And that would be hidden. So if you don't want it, so that is hidden. Now, if you want to bring that back, okay, so that would be a unhide option. Just a sec. Okay, so now see, if you see here, there are so many things are there. See, the rows and okay, so I'll do it again. Microsoft Excel. Aman, are you able to? Is my voice clear now? Everyone can hear? Is my voice clear? Yes or no? Voice is not clear? Okay, great. So Aman, have you got the data set? Aman, have you got the data set? Yes or no? Okay, great. Fine. So here we'll start off then. So this is my Tableau repository, data sources, sample superstore. I drag and put the orders here. Okay. So this is what we have got. Right. So now what I was showing you is, now if you see here, there is a thing. Now, if you want to see the hidden fields, you click here, show hidden fields. Now, if you're clicking it, you will see this customer name has again come back. Can you see that? We had hidden that, right? So now it has again come back. Okay. So this way you can unhide the things. You can hide it whenever there is a requirement for the data, and you can unhide it as well. Now, if you want to sort the data, here you can go for A to Z, ascending, descending. So this can be done. So many features can be done. Okay. So now let us start with sheet 1. Now there are 2 or 3 things I have here. So like this data has come here. Okay. So this is the data what we would be seeing, right? So here, if you see this is the sheet 1. If I click on sheet 1, okay, I get the entire data transported to my worksheet. So this is your worksheet on which you are going to work. Okay, everyone is clear? Everyone is following the steps? Yes or no? But I don't have duplicate option. Instead, I have copy option. Okay. See, many data sets is not having the duplicate. You can copy that. Copy and duplicate is not different, right? You can copy that. If you're having a copy option, you can go for the copy. It would be copying it as it is. Okay, am I clear? Am I clear? Do it and see. You would be having the data set. Okay, copy it. Fine. So everyone has got this. You are able to open it. Yes. Okay. So no problem so far. Any problem? No problem. Okay. Can I continue? Yes or no? Yes, everyone? Okay, great. Chalo, let's continue. Now see, let's get familiar with the Tableau. Now see, one thumb rule is when you are going for any kind of data set, not only this data set what I have given you, but other data sets. So the thumb rule is when you are going for data set, you should be seeing one thing, whether the data set is having certain numbers and whether it is having certain kind of description as well. Okay. So because what happens is if you're not having a number, if the data set is only numbered, then representation becomes it is not that clear. If it is only having the descriptions, then the representation is not that clear. Okay, because here if you see, in order to have a representation, we need to have columns and rows. Okay, so certain things we need for the columns and rows. Okay, now if you see here, we have this tables. Can you see the heading as tables? And here, if you see, we have the measure names. So these tables are the dimensions. In Tableau, we call these tables as the dimensions, and measure names. Measure names are the kind of amount or any kind of numerical aspect. Okay. So in a Tableau, what we need to have is we need to have a dimension and we need to have a measure. Okay. Now here, if you see, the dimensions have this different kind of headings. We have category, city, country, customer ID, customer name, order ID, postal code, all these things are there. State, subcategory. Okay. So all these things would be your dimensions. Next is the measure names, where it is quantitative. Like if you have discount, obviously quantity, profit, right? Sales, all this would be your quantity. So in Tableau, when we're putting the data, it should be having certain explanation, certain description to that, as well as should be having certain kind of numerical aspect. Then the representation becomes very, very good. Okay. Now, here, if you see the tables, can you see? These are all blue color. Click it and see it. All blue color, right? These are all blue color. So you can differentiate that also from here, that the tables would be having all this blue color things, and measures would be having the green pills. Can you see this? Wherever you see, it would be green. So this is another way of finding out whether you have a description or it is a quantity. So these are known as the blue pills for description, dimensions, and these are the green pills for your measure names. Till now, everyone is clear? Till now, everyone is clear? No problem? Yes or no? No problem. Okay, great. So now if you see here, like I was showing you all these things, category made, this is ABC. Now, if you see this, there is a globe, means it is a kind of a city. Wherever there is a city or state, if you see here, there would be a globe. Postal code, wherever there would be a description kind of thing, category ABC, right? Customer name, again, you can see ABC on the left-hand side, customer ID ABC, because you are writing certain kind of, you're using certain letters. So that is why it is an ABC, right? Then reason, if you see again ABC, and the number part I told you, it's a customer ID, like hashtag, segment, ship date, all these things are, you can see the different types of headings are there. I mean, like indications are there. Okay. And all these things, they have a kind of a hashtag. Okay. So this is what we have. Now, if you see on the topmost thing, here we have file, data. So here, if you are clicking on the data, okay, click on the data and see, here you can see a new data source. If you're clicking on new data source, again, you can have a window like this, where if you want, you can connect to a different data source as well. Okay. So this way you can do it. Okay. So this is a kind of a data source. Okay. Right. So I was here. Okay. Now, this is a dashboard. We can make a dashboard out of this. Then we have a story. Okay. Then we have analysis. right? Now, if you see here, here is duplicate. If you want to duplicate a sheet, okay? This one, if you see, it is a new worksheet. Now, if I click on this, and this is clear, okay? This is a new data source. If you want, you can click it here. And this is a new worksheet. Now, if I click here, you can see a new worksheet is open. Can you see? Sheet 1, 2 means this sheet 1 has been duplicated, or new worksheet has been opened here. Okay. So if you want to remove this, you can go here. It is a clear sheet. You can clear the sheet. So this one, or you can go to this arrow and you can undo it. Okay. So this way you can do it, or you can delete this like this. You can go to sheet 1 by 2, right? And you right click it there. And if you want to delete it, you can delete that. So that entire sheet would be deleted. I hope I'm clear so far. Okay. Now this is duplicate. You want to duplicate certain things. Sometimes what happens is we are working on something and we don't want to do it again. What we can do is we can duplicate the entire sheet again. Okay. So that is there. And this is like you're clearing the sheet. This one is if you're swapping the rows and columns. Whatever I put in columns and rows, if I want the same thing to be put it into rows or columns, then that can be done. I'll show you one by one functions. This is the ascending. This is the descending. This is the highlight. If you want to highlight certain things. So all these things are there. So I hope till now I am clear. Story option is there. I'll show you where the story option is there. I'll show you. Okay. So everyone is clear so far? No problem, I guess. No problem. Yes or no? No problem. Okay, great. Now, students, if you see here, now this is sheet 1. This again, this plus sign would be another sheet. Okay. After that, below, can you see this? There is a kind of cross, that cross is a dashboard. Okay. This is a dashboard. Can you see this? After that, it is like a book. Click on that. It would be a storyboard. Okay, everyone clear? So we'll do one by one. Now see, this is the data set what we have. Okay, so now let us start doing something. Okay, so now supposingly from here, if I want to know certain things, right? So here we have different categories. Okay, now supposingly I want to know subcategory wise sales. Okay, so what I need to do is I drag subcategory. So before that, let me show you another things. See, here we have filters also. Okay, so anything you want to put in, it would be filtered. Okay, this show me would be showing you different kind of, if you want, you can have different kind of graphs or anything. So we can close this. It is not required just now. Now below this, if you see this automatic, through automatic, you can select different types of graphs you want to do, different types of visualization you want to do. This is the color. Like if you want to change the color, we have different type of colors here. This is for increasing the size. Here for labeling text, right? Here is the tooltip. So here different things are there, right? So now let us start with the first visualization. Okay. Now, I want to have a subcategory wise sales. Okay. what I do is I drag this subcategory and put it into columns. Okay, so here if you see, there are different types of subcategory. If you see accessories, appliances, art, book, chairs, copiers, all these things, right? And now I want to have sales. So I need to drag this sales and put it into sales, put it into rows. Okay. Has everyone got this? All of you got this? Everyone? Okay, great. Fine. Now this we have. Fine. But just a moment. Okay. So this we have. So, but we are not able to make out like, what is the sales and like how much is the sales. We are not able to make out. So how to make out? So what we need to do is we need to give certain kind of labeling. Now, if you click here, you can see, but I need to see it, like how much sales has been done, right? So at the same time, if you see, this is accessories, appliances, art, blinders, books, and all those. But we are not able to make out the heading as well, right? So what I should be doing it, if I want to, swap it. If I swap it, you can see all this at left-hand side and this thing has come. So this becomes a kind of a thing where you can have all the headings you can find out. At the same time, you can see this, right? Okay. So if you're swapping it, then what happens is your rows and columns get swapped, okay? And you are having this kind of things. Now, if you want to have a bigger one, I mean, like, see, so this you want to have a entire view, okay? Because this is looking small, right? I want to have an entire view. So can you see this? Here we have this kind of pin is there. And after that, we have this standard view kind of thing. Has everyone got it? Yes? So here, if I click on the entire view, you can see it this way. Clear for everyone? Clear for everyone? Yeah? Okay, fine. So now we have got this entire view. Now see, labeling is left here. We are not able to see the numbers. We want the labeling. So what I need to do is you drag sales, okay, and put it in the label. Drag sales, put it in the label. Has every one of you got it? Yes? Okay, great. Fine. So now you can see the sales and, appliances. So all these things we have seen, okay? Now, supposingly, I want to add color, okay? Now, one thing is there, students, if you want to, okay, if you want to add color to this, what you need to do is you can, drag sales and put it in color. So there would be a change of color, okay? And here you can see lowest is this, a dialog box opens where it is showing the lowest sales is this, and this is the highest sales, okay? So this, if we are putting the dimension, the measure names, if the numerical values are put in color, it would be only showing one single color, a darker version and a lighter version, it would be coming in blue. But if you want to have a kind of a colorful thing. So what you need to do is you remove the sales from here, okay, from the color. Just drag this color thing. See, color thing is this one. Okay, this is the color indication. You drag this sales and put it anywhere, you drag it and put it down. Okay, so the color would be removed. Now, if you want to have different colors, so what you can do is, since subcategory is a dimension, you drag subcategory and put it in the colors. Now you can see different colors. Okay, and here this dialog box has opened where different colors are represented, right? So this accessory is represented like this, appliances is represented like this. All these things would be coming this way. Okay, so this is one way of getting colorful ones. So if you are putting the dimensions, means these kind of things in the colored box, you will get different colors. Now, if you want to change the color, you can click here. Here you see edit colors, and you have different types of things, right? So if you want to, select any of the colors, you can. Supposingly, you want to go for this, right? So you click here, you okay. So there certain colors would be changed depending on what you have selected. Okay. So this is the way how you can change the color, right? So this thing now we have got, this is the subcategory and this is the sales. Okay. Or if you want other different colors, if you can, if you want to put, you can remove this subcategory, and if you put it here and you want to have a different color, supposedly. And supposingly, I don't want this color. I want different region-wise color. I can put it here, color. So you can have different colors. Yeah. And supposingly, I don't want it like this. I want to, want the previous one. So I can go for this swapping again. So I get this chart. Okay. So everyone has got it. Everyone understanding? Yeah, it's like pivot table, but it is much more better. Okay. So here what we are doing is more or less like a pivot table, but it is a much more better pivot table. And here you need not, rack your brains, and, you don't have to go for a pivot table again and again. Okay, fine. So this is what we have got now, right? So now if you see here, there are different things are given. Here we have a dialog box. We have the central is, these are the different regions because we have put a region there, right? So here we have a central region, east is this, south we have this, and west is this. Now, supposingly, we want to see only two regions or only one single region. How am I supposed to do that? Supposingly, my manager wants to see what is the sales, okay, what is the subcategory sales region wise for central and east. Okay, so which in what thing we are doing well. Now, if you are clicking here, you can see that, but we want to only show two regions. Okay, supposingly I want to have central, I want to have east. Now what I'm supposed to do is, now what you do is, and in central and east, so what you want to see, supposingly you want to go for, if you see here, there are different subcategories, right? Now in central, if I want to see, supposingly chairs, and I want to see supposingly phones. Okay, so what I need to do is I click on chairs. Okay, fine. So click on chairs, okay, and then control, place your finger on control, and you select this phones. Okay, so both has been selected. you just see here, you see keep only, exclude, and so many things are there. I click on keep only. Okay, so I can see central and I can see only the chairs and phones. Okay, so here you see reason is central, subcategory is chairs, and the sales is 85,231, right? And if you see here, it is the central. Here I have phone. The sales is 72,403. Okay. Right. So everyone clear? Any problem? Were you able to do it? Yes or no? Yes, no problem. Okay, great. So this is, I only wanted to see chair, so it goes away. If I want to see phones, this stays and the other one is blurred. Okay, so this is the central one. Fine. So now I want to come to the original one. So what you do is you go to the arrow here and click it. Okay. So this way you can come, right? So now I got the original one. Okay. Now supposingly if I want to see the central, if I want to see the applications and bookcases, we can see that, right? And supposingly, if I want to select only the, east one, okay. So what I do is I select east. Just a second. I just want to, right? East, okay, select here east and then east, okay. So east and then, okay. So now keep only. So in eastern region, I have this binders and this thing. So this we can do. I hope this is clear. Yes. Okay, supposingly students, if I ask you to do something, would you be able to do it? Now, supposingly, if I want to see the chairs and copiers for central and east both, how would you do it? Would you be able to do it? Central and east? Are you able to do it? Central and east? Yes? Everyone is clear? Everyone is clear with this? No problem, I guess so. Oh, good. Fine. So, so this is one thing we have done. So let us rename this sheet. Okay. Supposingly, for renaming it, what you do is you need to click on the sheet one down, right click it. So you'll find an option like this, rename. Okay. So you can rename this. So here I can go for reason wise. Okay. Reason wise subcategory sales. Fine. So this is one what I have made. Okay. So now let me go to the next sheet. This is the new worksheet. Okay. So this we have come here. Okay. So now what we can do is we can do a different thing. Okay. Now, supposingly, I want to check something. Okay. So first what we can do is let us go for again the subcategory sales. Student, one thing is here, whatever we are doing here, the end result would be a dashboard. Okay. Now in dashboard, what happens is you should be at least having 4 visualization. Because see, if you are dividing your screen into 4 parts, right? So you have this extreme left, okay, extreme left of one, then you have the right hand side, then below we have. So when we are representing a dashboard, we go it for 4 things, right? The first, we go it like this, like, we divide the screen into 4, okay? And we need to have 4 visualization. So the 4 visualization, the thumb rule is you should be keeping a kind of a parameter which is common for all. If you're having a common parameter, then what happens? Visualization becomes very, very easy. And it becomes very interesting as well, because you can have an in-depth knowledge of that particular thing. So since here I'm talking about sales, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to create everything related to sales. Okay. So here, like we have taken reason wise, subcategory wise, reason wise sales, I had mixed that. So here we can go for only reason wise sales as well. Okay. So or category wise sales we can take. So what we do is we pull category to columns. Okay. So this is the category we have: furniture, office, and all this. And we pull sales to rows. Okay. So this we have a furniture, we have a office, and we have a technology, right? So if we want, we can go for a descending order, right? So here, this is a descending. We can go for a descending order, or you can swap it. So when we are swapping it, it comes like this. We can keep one graph like this, because here we have like this. Here we can have a different one. So I've swapped it. So now the sales and category has come this way. Now I want to add color to this. I can drag category and I can put it in color, right? So here I have a category by sales, and these are the differentiation of categories: furniture, office supplies, technology. So this we have. Okay. Now we need to have a labeling. So what I need to do is I need to pull the sales and I put it in the label. Okay. So this I have. Okay. Now this thing I have, if I want to go for an entire view, I can go here and I can go for a entire view. So this is the entire view what I have. I have technology, I have furniture, I have office supplies. Okay. So now this thing we have. Now supposingly, if I want to see what would be I just want to see the furniture, or I want to see the office supply, or I want to see the technology. Okay. So what I can do is I can drag category and I can put it in the filters. Just wait. Okay. Something is wrong here. Okay. So I put the category in the filter, and can you see here? Filter, show filter. So if I click on show filter, can you see this? if you're going for show filter, you will have like this, these are the all furniture, office suppliers, technology. Okay. Now, if I don't want all, I want to see kind of, I remove this all. Okay. Supposingly, I want to only see furniture. Can you see this? Furniture. Okay. Supposingly, I just want to see, only two things. So here I can see that this is the furniture. This is the office supplies. Okay. And supposingly I want to go for 3, I can go for 3. So this way, filter wise, you can see this. Okay. And labeling I have done, right? Now, supposingly, I want to see the highest sales. Okay. So I want to see the highest sales. What I can do is I can click all. So I get all this. Okay. I want to see the highest sales, right? So what I can do is everyone is able to follow. Everyone is able to follow. Okay. Right. So this we have got it, right? So now, if you want, you can increase the size here. So this is for size, you can increase the size. Here, if you want to see the reason wise also, we can pull out the reason here. And if you put it in the color, you can see this kind of things. So this is the central, east, south, west. This is the technology. This is the furniture. This is the office supply. And this is the reason wise. Okay, so central, if you are if I only go for office supplies and central. So you can see this like this. So these are the ways how we can do it. Okay. So here, if I click on this, I can see this. Okay. So these are the kind of things what I wanted to do it. Okay. Right. So this thing we have got. Now, supposingly, we want to go for the topmost thing, right? So this is one thing. So here we can rename this sheet as category wise, reason wise sales. Okay, category wise, reason wise sales. So we have got this. This is one thing. We go for another sheet. Okay. Now, in this sheet, what we'll try to do is we'll try to do something else. Okay. So here, let me take this subcategory. I put it into columns. Okay. We got this. Then we go for sales here. Right. So we have got this category wise, subcategory wise, we have got this sales. Right. So we can have a double color of this sales. I pull it into colored. So I have a double color and I want to have a label. So I pull sales into label. Okay. So I got this things. Okay. Now, supposingly, I want to see the top 5, top 10 sales symbols, right? What I do is I drag subcategory into filters. Subcategory. Just a second. Just give me a second. Sales, right? So I have a label here and also here, color here. So I have a different color, right? This should come by, it is not coming. Subcategory. Are you all getting it? Because mine, I think something is. Anyways, so. This should happen here. So this is coming, but that should also come. This subcategory, if I put it in the filters. Now it has come. Everyone has got this dialog box. Yes or no? Everyone has got this dialog box? Okay, fine. Great. So, again, it has gone. Yeah. So now, supposingly, I want to see the top 10 sales or, like this, if I want to see. So here in filter, what we can see are the different things. Now, if you check here in this dialog box, all these things are here, like whatever are the subcategory. Okay. So here, if you see here, we have a general, we have a wildcard, we have a condition, and we have a top. Okay. So now, if I click on top, right? So here, can you see this? Here we have, this is none, so it is not opening. We have to take it by field, okay? Click on by field. And here, we have top and we have bottom, right? And if you see here, here we have create a new parameter, all these things are there. Now, supposingly, I want to see a top 10 sales, okay? So here I go for this by field top 10, okay? And I say, okay. So these are the top 10 sales what I have. Can you see this? So this is the least and this is the most, right? If I want to have a different color, we can have a different color. I can remove it, and if you want, you can have a different color, okay? And I put the subcategory into color, okay? So this way you can see, or I think that is better. You can make out much more better, right? So I'll remove this and put the sales in that. Okay. So can you see this? This is the least and this is the most. So the top 10. So this is the least and this is the most. Okay. Supposingly, and I can go for a entire view of this, right? Once again, okay, fine. Is my screen visible? Yes or no? Is my screen visible? Everyone can see? Yes, okay, fine. Okay, I'll show you again. Fine. So fine, we'll remove this. Okay. So we'll clear the sheet and I can show it again. Okay, so my sheet is cleared. Now what I'll show is, I'll show you again. Okay, what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to see the topmost sales in the subcategory. Okay, so here what I do is, I drag the subcategory and put it in columns. Then I pull sales and I put it in rows. Pull sales and put it in rows. Okay, so I got this. Now I'm getting the label sales. I put it in the label and I want to have a color so that it is easy for me to make out. So I'll pull sales and I can put it in the color. Okay, so this thing is ready. Now what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying by the use of filter, I'm trying to see the top 10, top bottom 5, whatever it is, right? Top 6 or like this. Because supposingly my manager says that I want to see the top 10 sales in subcategory wise. Okay, so this you can do it, right? So now this I have put the filter here. What I need to do is, I need to drag subcategory and put it in the filter. Okay, it's taking some time. You try it, it will come. So now this dialog box has opened. Okay, so here if you see, here we have this general, we have wildcard, we have condition, we have top, right? So I want to see the top sales of all these categories. Okay, so what I do is, I go to click on top, right? I go to by field, right? And I want to see the top 10, or if you want, you can go for, you can change the number here. If you want, you can put it, top 5 maybe, or top 7. Okay. Change the number, you can change. Say okay. Okay. So now these are the top 5 thing what we have. Okay. So this is like, this is the least and this is the highest. Okay. So this is what we have, right? So now you can go for a entire view of this. Okay. So this is what we have. Now this is the accessories, binders, chairs, machines, phones, storage, tables, all these things are there. Okay. Now supposing if you want to go for a bottom one. Okay. So you can subcategory, and if you want to clear the filter as well, you can show the filter, show filter. You can have all this as show filters, right? If you go to the drop down arrow, so many things are happening. Okay. Show highlighter. Now, if you go for a highlighter, show highlighter, so it would be only, if you click on this, it would be highlighting only that thing. If you want to see the phones only, it would be only highlighting that portion, others would be blurred. Okay. So these are the kind of things what we have. Okay. So now we are back to where we started. Okay. So this is the subcategory. Sales. Then we have sales in the color. Then we have sales in the label. I've got the labels, and now I'm applying this subcategory to the filters. Okay. Now, what happens is, supposingly, my manager wants to see the bottom 5 maybe. Okay. So here I go to this top and go to this bottom. Okay. So supposingly he wants to see only the bottom 5, right? So say apply. Okay. So these are the bottom 5. So if you see, this is the least. Okay. Fastener is the least and the highest is the supplier. So these are the bottom 5. Okay. So this is, we have done. Now, supposingly my manager wants to see, top 9. Okay. So top 9. So what I would be doing is, again, he would be asking me to do that, right? Because he wants to see it. He doesn't know, right? So what I can do is, can you see the subcategory? There is a drop down arrow. Okay. Here we have a edit filter. Okay. Everyone is able to follow this. We click on edit filter, right? Everyone able to follow? Yes or no? Anyone facing any problem? Okay, fine. So now see subcategory, drop down arrow, we have a edit filter. Okay. Now see, when we are having an edit filter, here, if my manager is again and again asking me for everything, so it's also a kind of, if I'm not available in the office, I might be somewhere, but he wants to check, right? So I need to make him self-sufficient so that he can able to check and he can change the figures accordingly, right? Whatever is the requirement, right? So here what I can do is, I can create something for him, okay? And I can give it to him. But before that, let us see something else. So there is a kind of a, condition. Here we have a function as a condition. Can you see this condition? Now, supposingly, if I want to check the values, those items whose values are equal to or less than certain things. Okay. So before that, what I can do is we'll bring back the entire thing and then we will check. That would be better. Okay. So here I have, here what I need to do is, again, I need to drag my subcategory and I'll put it in the filters. Okay. So now it has come. Now, supposingly, let me show you the kind of functions all these things are having, the filters are having. Top we have seen. Now, let us go to this condition. Okay. So this is the condition what we have. Now here, supposingly, I want to see the sales, which is say maybe equal to or more than 2 lakhs maybe. Okay. So what I do is I go to buy field, right? And here, this is the sales. This sales are given. Okay. So here, if you see below the sales, there is a drop down arrow. Can you see that? So here, if you see greater than equal to, we have. Okay. And here we have selected that. And here we need to put the value what we want. So supposingly I put 2 lakhs. Okay. So this is, okay. So this is the 2 lakhs I have said. This is the range of values. So condition is here the range of values which it would be showing. Okay. And right. So this is what we have. Now we say apply and we say okay. So can you see? So these are the items what they have shown, which is less less than equal to 2 lakhs. So this is what it has showed, right? So this is the condition. If you're putting a condition, it would be showing you this. So this is another function. So you can like being a salesperson or any record you have, if you want to check it quickly that which products are having these kind of conditions. So this can be seen. Okay. So this is one condition, like what I wanted to show you. So is it clear? Not clear? Ashok sir, is it clear? Or you want me to repeat it again? Yes or no? This portion is clear? Okay, great. Okay, so so this is what we have. So this is another function of filters. Okay, so now right. So this we have. Then if you again go to edit filter, right? This is a wildcard. This is another function. It's a wildcard. Okay. Now, supposingly, before that, what we can do is we can again bring back this and I'll show you that function as well. Okay. So this is what we have. Okay. Supposingly, we want to see certain items, which is ending with ES. Okay. So those items we want to see and we want to analyze that, right? So what we need to do is you go to subcategory, put this filter thing, it will come, it will take some time. It takes some time, actually. Put subcategory in the filters. Now it has come. So I'll show you this function wildcard. Okay, this is the wildcard, right? So now, here you see there are certain things, contents, starts with, ends with, exactly matches. Now, supposingly, I want to show you, it's starting with, say, starts with, say, C. Okay. Right? Apply. Okay. So can you see? It starts with C, chairs, copiers. So these are the two items which are there. Okay. Now, supposingly, I go to subcategory, I edit filter. Okay. And I go to wildcard and I want to see ends with maybe ES. Apply. Okay. Can you see all these items? Accessories, appliances, books, envelopes, machines, phones, supplies, tables, all these things ends with ES. So it has shown you all those items which are ending in ES. So supposingly your manager said that, I want to see the sales of those items which are ending with ES. So these are the sales of those items which are ending in ES. And the least would be this 16,476. So that would be this one. Envelopes is the least. Okay. And highest is your phones. Okay. So these are the category which is ending with ES. Okay. So these are the kind of functions you have in filters, right? So I hope everyone is clear. Now for the general also, I'll show you. Okay. And if you see here, the summary, it also shows you. Now see, in the field is subcategory. Selection is selected 17 of 17 values. Wildcard ends with ES and condition, we haven't put anything. So this is what it is showing. Now, if you go to this general, right? Subcategory. Now, general, it would be showing you the entire detail. So this is the general thing. So apart from this, general doesn't show you anything else. It would be showing you the entire thing. Okay. So I hope everyone is clear about this. Any problem you're facing? Everyone is clear? Yes or no? Everyone clear? Yes? Clear? Okay, great. Right. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay. Now, I want to show you something else as well. Let's come back to our usual thing. Okay, so this is what we have, right? Now, now. Okay, so this we have, and this we can save as subcategory sales, right? So this we can save as subcategory sales. So this will save as that. Sheet 3, rename. Okay, this is subcategory sales. So this we have. Okay, so this is the category wise, and this we have. Okay. Now let us go to the next sheet. Now, supposingly, here also what we can do is I can do something there as well. Now, supposingly the top 10, top 5, we were doing it, right? And supposingly my manager, okay, my manager, I cannot ask him to do it again, right? Like he's asking me, top 5, top 10, top 12. So I just want to make him self-sufficient, okay? So what I can do is I can create something for him. So I can go to this subcategory, put it here. Okay. Sales, put it here. Okay. Then put a label to the sales. Okay. So I want to put a kind of, I want to create something. Okay. So subcategory I've done. So if you see there is a drop down arrow and category, subcategory. Yeah, it has come. Okay. I want to do something. I'm just searching for that. I want to actually create certain things. So I'm just want to get that. Now, students, if you want to, just go for a drop line or anything, where you can see which item is where. So what you can do is you can click anywhere. Okay. Right click, right? And can you see this drop lines? And you say show drop lines. So if you see, it would be showing a drop line. Click anywhere, okay? And you have a drop line. It can show you, Okay. So this is the, you can see where till where this thing has gone, right? So like this, if you want to clarify, you want to make it much more clearer, you can have a drop line like this. Other things we have, like if you double click here, you have, you can create set, you can view data, all these things are there. So there are certain functions which I want to show you. Graphs so we are doing, I want to show you certain functions, okay, of Tableau, which would be useful to you, okay. So this is one thing like I wanted to show you. So this will remove it because I've shown you. So this I don't want, okay, I can clear this. Clear sheet. Now I'll show you something with the map. Okay, so the map is very interesting thing. Now if you first you click on this show me. Okay, so this is a kind of a show me what I am showing you, right? So here, if you want, you can create a map. Okay, so how we can create a map? Map is very interesting. So for that, you need to have certain kind of requirement, okay? So if you click, see here, we have maps, okay? There are 2 maps here, okay? Right? These are the maps we have, 1 and 2 we have. So here what you need to do is you need to click on state, okay? If you are clicking on state, right? Here you see they have given you certain requirement, right? When you are clicking on state, it would automatically highlight the map which Tableau thinks would be good enough for this place. Okay. So, and there are certain requirement for that map. Now, if you see in that, 1 dimension is required, 1 dimensions or 0 to 2 measures are required. Okay, so these are the criteria what Tableau has given. Okay, so here when I clicked on state, so that is a dimension, that is a geo dimension. So it has taken this map, but this map is very hazy, very blurred. Okay, so how can you see this map, right? Everyone has got this map, or should I repeat again? I repeat again. Yeah, or everyone has got it. Can't select the map. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll repeat it. Okay. So first I'll remove this. Okay. Got? So we got this sheet, right? So now first what you do is you click on show me. So show me will apply. Show me is here. Okay. I can close this and I can again show you. If you see show me, click on show me. It is on the extreme right. Okay. So now what I can do is I have to click. Can you see the state? All of you must be seeing this. There is a globe. So what you do is double click on state. Okay. So when you double click on the state, the map gets highlighted automatically on the right hand side. Okay. So Tableau has figured out which map would be good enough for this data. Okay. So it has given a kind of a map. Okay. So this is a map. Can you see? Everyone has got it? Yes or no? Yeah. Everyone? Everyone got it? Everyone is getting a blurred map, or anyone who's getting a colored one? Everyone is getting a blurred map? Okay, fine. So now see, we cannot see anything. Okay, so we need to bring this map, give a certain color and all this, right? So why this is showing is, we'll find out why. Can you see on the extreme right, this 49 unknown is there. 49 unknown. Click on 49 unknown. Okay. Click on 49 unknown. Okay. Everyone has got it? Click on 49 unknown. Yes or no? Yes. Have you got this? Edit. I got higher version of map. Yeah, that's okay. Yours might be from US, so that is why you are getting a clear view. Mine is Indian, so I'm getting this. So those who are getting a blurred map, yours is of Indian version, so that is why you're getting a blurred one. And those who are getting a clearer one, so your configuration might be in US, so that is why Tableau is able to recognize that. Okay, so we'll bring this we'll make it clearer. Okay, so please click on 49 unknown and then go to edit locations. Okay, so can you see country or region is India, and these are the things which is unrecognizable for Tableau. See, Alabama, Arizona, California, Colorado, all this is not in India. It is in US, right? So that is why it is unrecognized. So Tableau is not able to give you a clearer picture of the map. So we need to change this. Okay, so here it is India. What I can do is go to this drop down arrow. Okay, and here you'll see here it is fixed in India. We need to change that fixed thing and we search for US. Okay, so we search for US. Yeah, United States. Click on United States. Now, can you see everything? All the red thing are gone. Okay. Now say okay. Yeah. All of you got it? Anyone not able to get it? Rupali, are you able to get it? Yes or no? Were you able to do it, Rupali? Yes. Okay. Great. So now if you see here, all United States, you have got this. So all this dot are there, right? So we need to see the sales, state-wise sales, right? So what I do is sales, I put it in color. Can you see this now? Color has come. Yes. Yes, definitely. I'll repeat the entire process. Just wait. Fine. So what we'll do is we clear the sheet. Okay. So now, Mohammed, what we have to do is see here state is given. So you double click on state. When you're double clicking on state, so it would be automatically giving you. Okay. So mine thing has happened is Tableau is a very smart thing. Okay. So Tableau has already been configured. Now India cannot be seen. Okay. So what I can do is I can open another Tableau sheet for you and I can show you. Just wait. I'll open another Tableau sheet. And okay, I'll show you. So this is Microsoft Excel. Then go to documents. Then my Tableau repository, data sources, sample superstore. So I got it. I drag orders. I put it into drag tables here. So I got one sheet, sheet one, I open. And here I have, so I'll click on state. Okay. So this I have. Now this is not clear. So I need to make it clear. So what I do is I click on 49 unknown, edit locations. All these red things are there. I need to remove it because it has taken the country, it is searching all these places in India. So it is not able to recognize, okay? Because all these places belong to US, okay? So I need to go to that. See, I need to go to this drop down arrow here. And here it is fixed in India. I need to change India to US, okay? So I change it. Okay, so United States. Now everything is gone. If I say, okay, my map will start coming. And here, if I pull sales, because I want to see the sales, okay, for this state-wise sales. So what I do is, I pull sales, I drag sales and put it in color. So this color would come. Okay. So is it clear, Mohammed? Mohammed, is it clear? Okay, great. So it is clear. Okay, fine. So this I have. Now what I do is I pull sales here. I put the color. Now this color has come. Now supposingly if I want to, I need to label it, right? So what I have to do is, because see, everything is only color wise it's seen. I need to see the exact values, right? I need to pull sales and put it into label. Okay. So now the label part has come, but which state under which this sales has been done? So that we need to see. So what I need to do is I pull state and put it in the label. Okay. So now I have Washington. I have this 1,38,641 sales. Montana, I have 5,589 sales. So this would be coming. Okay. And if I want to change the color of this map, if I'm not okay with this color, I can change the color. I can go to this color. I can edit colors. Okay. Then I go to this drop down arrow and see there are so many colors are there. Now, supposingly I want to go for this, red, green diverging or green, blue diverging, anything. So if I go for this red, green diverging, say apply, my map color would be changed. Okay, if you want, you can change to different colors as well. So, everyone clear? Everyone clear? Yes or no? We're able to do it? Okay, great. Fine. So this thing we have done, right? So this is a kind of a map what we have. Now, if you want to see only this, so this would be only coming. If you want to keep only this, you can see this. So this would be a bigger version. Okay. So if you don't want it, you can remove this and it would be again coming back to its normal position. Okay. So this way you can see the sales. You can see the, okay. So these are the kind of things you can do it. Okay. So I'll do it again. State, we got it. Sales, color, sales, right? Then I want to label it, sales, label. I want to know the state as well. State, label, I got it. And this I have got. If I want to change the color, I can go for edit colors and I can change the colors. I can go for this also, green, blue, apply. It would be giving you a green, blue, or that other color as well, red, green, whatever it is. Okay, so this is done. So this we can save as, rename it as state-wise sales. Okay, so this we have done, right? So everyone is clear till now? Anyone who is not clear? Anyone who's not clear? Everyone is clear? Okay. Fine. So these are the 4 things what we have. We have reason wise, we have category wise, subcategory wise. So this is the state wise. So these are the 4 things what we have to build a dashboard. Before I build a dashboard, I want to show you other functions of Tableau. So these things we have done, right? So we need to know certain functions of Tableau. Okay. So there are many functions. I'll show you certain things which would be interesting as well. Okay. So now we are opening this. Fine. Now see, supposingly we want to have a category. See, if I want to know the category and subcategory by sales, so what I have to do is first I need to put a, first I need to put a sales, right? So I put a sales here. Then I go for a double click on category. It would be coming. Then I go for a subcategory. So it would be 3 steps are there, right? First sales, then you go for category, then you go for a subcategory, right? Supposingly, if I want to make my life much more easier, and I just want to click on a single thing, and I would be getting our category and subcategory at the same time, right? So that function is available. Okay. So what you do is we can clear sheet. Now we can make category and subcategory, we can combine together. Okay. So first, what we have to do is you need to click on category, press control, go to subcategory. Okay. Then there is a drop down arrow. Okay. Can you see this create? Here we have a calculated field, we have a combined field, we have a parameter. Okay. So I want to combine both the fields. Okay. So what I do is I go for combined field. So when I combine the field, can you see this? Category and subcategory. We have both combined, category and subcategory. Now, if you want to make a map, so if I go for category and subcategory, okay, so this is a category and subcategory, and I put a sales here. Okay. So here, can you see category and subcategory wise? This is the category. This is the subcategory. This is the combined one. Okay. So here, if you are combining 2 things, you're combining 3 things, you can make a combination and you can go for visualization in the shortest time. So here both things are combined, right? Furniture, bookcases, furniture, chairs. So this was the kind of category and these are the subcategory, right? So, and if you want to, like I'll close this, show me. And like if you want to add filters here also, you can. So in the category, if you, no, sorry, I'll go here. And subcategory say, and if you want to see the show filter and check whether everything has been there, so show filter, here you see, these are the kind of combination what has been done. Okay. So if you want to, if you don't want this, you want to remove this, the easiest way is go to drop down arrow and you can delete. Okay. So you just say yes. Okay. So this would be deleted. So that field is no more there. It is deleted. So this is one thing that is, category and subcategory, right? Now, someone was asking me regarding the calculated field, right? So that also you can do. So let me clear the sheet here. Okay, because calculation part also we should be knowing it, right? Now, supposingly, now when you're going for any calculated field, you go to the measure names, go to the drop down arrow. Okay, then create calculated field. Okay. So when you are creating a calculated field, this kind of drop down arrow would come. Before that, any doubts for that category? I mean that grouping thing, combined thing, any doubt? Acha, I'll repeat once. Just wait. Let me clear it. Okay. So now what I was doing is, supposingly I am going for a combination of both category and subcategory. Okay. So what I do is I put my cursor on category. Okay. Press Control and select subcategory. So both we have selected now. Now you go to the drop down arrow. Okay. This is the drop down arrow. On the right hand side, you go for that. There's a drop down arrow, then you go to create, and under create there is a combined field. Okay, so go to combined field. Okay, so now if you see, category and subcategory has been combined. So category and subcategory combined. Now this you can make it as a kind of a graph. So you did not select category and subcategory again and again. Once you're going for a combined field, you can do it instantly, right? So I'm putting sales here, and then I double click on category and subcategory wise. So I get a category and subcategory combined by I get this one, right? And supposingly you want to color this, you'll just see how this color comes. There would be so many colors. See? And you want to label this. So sales, go for label. Okay. Is it clear? All of you clear? Okay, good. Fine. Right. So this way you can do a combined field. So you can go for a combination of many things. Okay. Right. So this will clear it. Okay. Now, one thing I just wanted to tell you also, I'll show you certain things so that, it would be useful for you. Now, see, here we have order date, right? We have order date, we have order ID, right? So this also you can take into consideration, like, date wise. Now, if you see, if you're making a graph in date wise, it comes as a line. Okay. Now, if I click on order date, okay, so this is coming like this, right? Sales. Let's see. Sales. Before that, let me remove this. If you want to remove this, or you can hide this also, so that can be hidden. Okay. So, sales. So all of you, can you see this? It has come as a line. You put sales. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Before that, I'll show this, and again I'll show you the calculated field. Don't worry. Okay. Before that, I want to show this, right? And then we'll do it. Okay. So this is again an interesting thing. You must be knowing this. Okay. So this, if there is an order date, right? So it would be a sales. You put the sales in the rows and you pull order date in the date. Okay. So, I mean, in the column. So it would be coming as a line, right? So this is year wise. Now, if you want, you can break this into several things. Okay. If you click on this cross, so now you can see it has broken into quarter. Okay. Can you see this? 2014, 15, 16, 2017, right? Now, again, if you break this, it would be coming as a month wise. Okay. And if you further break this, it would be coming as a day wise. Supposingly, if you want to see the day wise sales, so you can do this. Okay. So this is your day wise sales. Okay. So if you see third, what was the sales in Jan, 3rd, 5th, you know, so this wise the peak is in March. Now, if you see here, like, you know, 18th March, the order date is Q1 and year of order date is 2014. Sales is 28,107, right? And if you want to give a color to this, okay, you can give the color. You can pull the subcategory and put it in the colors. So this is coming like this. So you can put different colors, okay? So this way you can put it, okay? So if you want to know, being a salesperson, if you know day-wise sales, okay? Or if you want to, you don't want it, you just want to go for the year-wise, this way also can be done. So if you're going for day-wise or if you are selecting this, you know, date-wise, it would be giving you a kind of a line graph, okay? So supposingly you don't want this, there's a drop-down arrow, okay? So this is a day, quarter, month, show header, you can go for so many things, okay? So you can sort it out also. So this can be sorted ascending. So this is ascending, you can sort this as a descending as well. So all these things are there, okay? So this one thing I wanted to show you so that, you know, sometimes you get, your manager wants you to give a graphical representation day-wise and month-wise and this. So this is the way how you can go for a day-wise and month-wise, okay? So this is one thing. Now for the calculated field, I'll go for the calculated field. Before that, is it clear? Okay, repeat again, fine. I'll repeat again, just wait. Let me clear. Clear, okay, fine. So what I wanted to show you is how you can go for a graphical representation of day-wise data. If your company wants it, or being a student also, if you want to keep a track of what you have been doing day-wise also, this is possible, right? If you have the data with you, you can do this way. Now, what you need to do is you click on sales, double click on sales. So it has come, okay, in the rows. And then you go for this order date, double click on order date, okay? So now it would be giving you a line. So this line has come because it has taken a year wise. So if you see, the years are given here, 2014, 15, 16, 17. So it has straight away taken from 2014 to 2017, it has given you the representation. So it is coming this way, okay? So now if you want to go for like break it further, you want to make it much more better and much more visible. So you can click on this plus sign on the left hand side of here, okay? If you click on plus sign, so now this one thing is now broken into 4 parts because it is giving you the quarterly. So 2014 sales was, see if you see Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, sales was this, right? Then 2015, the sales was this, 2016, 2017. So this has come like this. If you want to break it further, so you click on the quarter and it would be giving you month-wise. Now, if you see here, see Feb, May, August, November. So these are the 2014, 15, 16 month-wise. If you want to go for date-wise, click on date. Again, you click on the plus, it would be giving you a day-wise. Okay, so here, if you see on 6th of Jan, year was 2014, sales is 4,407. And being a salesperson, if you want to see, like, you know, which is the best year, you can go for here. You can see this, right? It has increased. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Line graph is not coming. What happened? Screenshot. Okay. Like this, it is coming. Okay. So what you need to do is, like, you know, go to this drop down arrow. Fine. So can you see this? If yours is not discrete, it won't be coming. Select discrete. See, if I click on this, okay. Because mine is automatically selected. So, see, if I go for this continuous, so can you see this? Is it coming like this? Is it coming like this? So now what you need to do is go to the drop down arrow. Okay. So select discrete. Click on discrete. It will come like this. Have you got it? Yes or no? Able to do it? Everyone? Okay, good. Fine. So now, see, when it is a continuous one, so the line is like, you know, it it goes in a continuation. Now, if you're giving a discrete, means that continuation portion won't be there, but the actual thing would be represented. So whenever you see that, you need to select the discrete. Okay. I hope this is clear. So this was the line graph. We have done graphs. Okay. So now, before I go to the calculated field, 1 or 2 graphs I would be showing you, and then I would be going to the this thing, calculation part. Okay. So this we clear the sheet. Now, there are different types of graphs. Okay. So easiest way is like, you know, you can go to this automatic and you can, according to your data, you can select any of the graphs. Okay. Now, or you can go to show me, right? And you can select any of the graph. Fine. So like supposingly, I want to go for a tree map. Okay. I want to go for a tree map. Now see, what is a tree map? I don't know. I don't know what all are required. Okay. So what I do is I can click on this. So this is a tree map symbol. Okay. I click on this tree map, right? So now when I'm clicking it, see the criteria they have given. Can you see this? The criteria is, see, dimensions 1 or more, measures 1 or 2. Okay, so if you are having 1 or more dimensions and measures, if you are having 1 or 2, then only you can get it. Okay, so now supposingly the dimensions I'm taking as subcategory. Okay, I'm taking as subcategory dimensions. I'm taking profit as this is a subcategory. I select this and I select profit. Okay, and I click on the map. Okay, so I got this tree map, right? And I want to see the profit. I put it in the color. What I do, I go to subcategory, press Control, select profit, go for tree map. So this I have got. Now see here we have copiers, paper, binders, chairs, and we have different colors here. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, and here the dialog boxes come. Now if I drag profit and put it in the color. Okay, so and label also is required, right? So these are the profit part. Okay, so this I have. So this is the tree map what I have. So these are the copiers. Now, if you see the profit, this color, I'm not able to see that orange color. It is not, that was in minus and it goes on increasing. The colors. So you can change your colors like this. Okay. So these are the things. So I have got the labels here. I have got the subcategory here. Okay. Like these are the subcategory. These are the labels. If you see, this is starting from the lowest and it is going to the highest. Right. So there are 3 negative. It is also showing there are 3 negatives here, machine. Right. So if you see here, 3 negatives are there for machine, and these are the things. So this map is helpful when you need to see that, different items in one place and how it is like, differentiating, like how it is going from least to the best. So if you want to see this, you can see this kind of, you can make this kind of maps. Okay. So this was one map. Another map I'll show you, which is an interesting one. So this is one. Okay. So like supposingly you want to go for this scattered map. Okay. The scattered plots, because sometimes scattered plots is also important, right? So if you are making certain kind of graphs and you want to see visualize the areas and all those stuff. So scattered plots make a, like it is good, right? So here, if you see, the requirement is 0 or more. If you, the dimension is, you can have 0. Measures has to be 2 to 4. Okay. So now supposingly, if I go for, see, dimensions I don't want. Okay. So if I want to go for measures only, I select profit. I select, just a sec. I select profit. I select profit, control, sales, okay, and I go for a scatter map. So can you see only a single circle is there in the scatter map? Only a single circle is there. This is the profit. This is the sales, right? Now, if you want to, that is one thing. So if you want, you can subcategory wise you want to see, okay? So if you put the subcategory into like, sizes, it has come like this. Not the size, I want the color. See, now it has come into these kind of, we are seeing the subcategory wise profit and sales, okay? So this map has come like a scattered one, okay? So these are the kind of things. Now, if I want to, supposingly I want to see which is the least, which is the most. So like I can change the size, okay? I can put the subcategory, put it in the size, okay? So subcategory, what is come as label? Just put it in the size. Okay. So now if you see, it is easily visible, like in the least, these circles, that would be having your least sales and profit, and the bigger size would be having the more. So this is one way. And we can put the label as well. So, we can put the profit and sales label. If I want to put the profit into label, so this is the profit labeling. And if you want, you can change the shapes as well. So can you see this shape? So this shape, you can put in different shapes. You can go for this kind, you can go for this kind, any kind of shapes. Okay, so this is one thing I wanted to show. Till now, everything is clear. Anyone who's not able to understand? Clear? Everything is clear? Okay, great. Now let's go to this calculation. Okay, I'll show you the calculation. So this clear sheet. Now, when we are going for a calculation, so this I need to remove it. So first you need to go to the measures, okay? And anyone you can select, go to the drop down arrow, create calculator tool. Okay, so like this, the dialog box would be opened. Fine. So we can go for calculations. Now, what calculations can we have? Like supposingly, if you want to, profit is already there, discount is already there, right? And one thing is there, like, you cannot type each and everything here. Like whatever is here, you have to type it. So first you need to give a kind of a name here. Okay. So if I want to say that students, just wait, something is wrong here. What is happening? Let's see. Anyways, so this thing, I don't know what has happened to that. Right. So as I was talking to you, this calculation. So this I remove it again and we'll do it again. So delete, right? And we want to calculate. So supposingly this is a any measure you can take, right? And you have to create calculated field. Okay, so this is there. Where is this coming from? Show edit locations. Okay, so this I got as calculation. So you can give any name, right? So supposingly, if I say sales, if I want to do some kind of calculation, okay. So we need to put a formula here, right? So if I say sales minus discount is equal to profit, okay. So supposingly I write here profit 1, okay. That is the table, okay. So here I say sales. So I just type sales, okay. And then I click on sales, okay. Then comes minus, just wait, sales. Sales. If I say suppose sales equal to discount. Well, sales equal to, it should be coming somewhere. Sales equal to discount. Find out discount from here. Sales equal to discount. Okay. So this is the calculation. This is the one what calculated field what I have done, because here we have a different profit. Here I'm making a new profit one. Okay. So like we are making a kind of a say discount wala, like not like discount one maybe. Okay. So this is what I've done. Now see here, if you see the calculation is valid. And if I apply this, okay, so it would be coming in the measure. Okay. So apply. So can you see a discount 1 has come? And why it has gone to that dimension? Because it is considering that as a, because I have added done that. So when I put the sales equal to discount 1, Tableau has taken it as a dimension. Okay, so it has gone to the dimension. Now, if I want to make it into a measure, okay, what I need to do is, okay, right? I go to this drop down arrow and change data type. Change data type. No, not that. Yeah, so number. So if I put it into number, okay. So it would come. Where is that one? Convert to, So what you need to do is right click on discount 1. Okay. And here convert to measure. It will now become a discount 1 would be your measure. Means it would be a number. Before that, it was a dimension, means it would be treated as a one which would be having this kind of dimension wise. Okay. Am I clear? Now we can perform arithmetic operators provided you have the formula with you. And if all those things are there in the Tableau, see, if I go to the calculated field, we can do arithmetic. It's not a big deal. Okay. So create, right? Create calculated field. Now, if you're having a formula, so now if I click here, right? So see, these are the kind of integers you can work with. You can work for ABS, you can go for ACOS, area, whatever is feeded in Tableau, those would be only you can do that. Okay, so if you go for ABS, right? So this is the returns the absolute value of the given number. So they have given an example also. ABS -7 equal to 7. So this kind of, if you put it in the Tableau, you can go for the calculated field. Apart from that, you cannot do it. Okay, so you can calculate the area. Right, so see here they have given area, geometry, you need to put the geometry, here you need to put the kilometer, and you can do it. So students, just try to do it if you're able to do it, or otherwise I'll show you. Can you do this area? Any example you take it and try to do it. Is anyone trying area? Just try to do it and see whether you're able to do it. Whatever is given here, you have to need to put it that only. Anyone able to do it? Students are able to do it? Anyone? Yes or no? Were you able to do it? Yes or no? Students? Yes, no? No? What have you put? See, what I was showing is like, any kind of calculation, whatever example is given here, na? Like for this example, this area, okay? So if this example is, area, you're finding it out, okay? So if you're finding out the area, so if you put it like this, you're like, you would be able to do it. Okay, so that what I was telling you, okay? So, if you are going for area, okay? Okay, so here you have a area. So here you need to put a polygon, then you need to put the units, okay? So okay, so this is the so if this is so, this is the area, and like if you do like this, if you go like this, okay, and then you go for kilometer. See, if you're doing like this, the calculation contains errors. So what I should be putting here? Who can answer me? Can't we use arithmetic operations directly here? Is it possible? See, arithmetic operations now, see, like, wait, I'll show you. So these are the kind of things what we have. Here you have this, the aggregate table calculation, number. So this is a number kind of thing. Then logical, all these things you have. Else, if, and. So you need to put a logic and you can do it. But what I wanted to tell you is, see, now if you see here, if there is a logic, if profit greater than 0, then profitable, else if profit equal to 0. Now, if I type it here, okay, supposingly, now if I go for this end, okay, so this is an example of end, okay. So if I put here, I go for if function, okay, so this is the if function, right? So if I go for profit, if profit is okay greater than, right? So profit is greater than 0, then this function, then profitable, then profitable, else if profit equal to 0. There are certain errors here. We need to find out that error. and that expected then to be showing something. This error is okay. So profit errors, what it is containing, expected then to match if at character 0. Okay, so there is something else also down here. Then again, there is a kind of a, just type everyone and just see if you are getting this. Then, okay, then break even. Loss. The loss gone. Loss. See, the calculation is valid. Okay, if I say apply, end has come here. Have all of you got it? You can go for single or double quote, doesn't matter. See, it's very easy. Whatever functions you take, you just see the example beside that. And if you are going like, typing the example as it is, you will get the answer. The only thing is that here, if it is showing the calculation is valid and you say, okay, if the calculation is not valid, it is not going to take it. If the calculation is valid, it's going to take it. Yeah. So till now, yeah, it is in a dimension. You can change that, na? If you wanted, you can go to the measures. What you do is, you go for right click on end. Okay. Now convert to measure. So when you're converting it, is coming, it will come to the measure. Am I clear? Were you able to do it? Every one of you? Yes or no? Okay. So you can do different type of calculations. Good. So we have to make the dashboard. So that I would be doing it after the break. Yes, definitely. So any questions? Yeah, I know. So any questions you have? Gauri madam, can we have any questions? I'll stop sharing.
Yes, actually the chat box is open.
Yeah, I have seen that. So whatever
Yes, yes.
questions was coming, I was giving the answer. I was trying to give the answer.
Yes,
I was
yes,
continuously seeing the chat box.
Yes, yes.
So students, any more questions on this part, or we can, or also you can ask me any questions, like anything which you have missed out.
Dear participants, you can chat with ma'am, and in the chat box, you can put your questions or whatever you required, other calculation part and all. If you have any query, you can ask in the chat box. Yeah, I think the questions are coming.
Ma'am, how do we know these formulas or statements? Okay. See, formulas and statements, like I said, if it's a statement, it would be going to the dimension definitely. So when you are, if it is showing as a dimension, it would be a statement. formulas would be taken as a measure. So it would automatically come there. And if any formula is not coming, so we can convert that into a formula. So that I have shown you. Is Tableau free version support for all functionality? Yeah, definitely yes. So like you can use it on Mac, you can use it on your any kind of laptop, any kind of desktop, you can use it. Like different types of files can be connected. You can connect it to different URLs also. You can connect it to different types of data, provided you have the logins and all those, you have your password and all those, so you can connect it. So it is very easy to connect with Tableau. So you can connect with data sheets, you can connect with your JSON file, you can connect to, you can, export files from any of the big data sets. You can do that. Ma'am, can you repeat the last part? Definitely I can, but if Gauri ma'am permits, I can show them, or we can do it after lunch, whatever it is. Or after lunch, I can show it again and I can do it. Ma'am, you're on mute.
We have 5 minutes, ma'am. So you can explain. And
After lunch. I see everyone is now saying after lunch.
okay.
So everyone is after lunch. Okay, no problem. Okay. And obviously see graph converted into PDF file. Now see, if you have a PDF file, if you have the data, right, you can convert into graph. Okay. So that can be done. That's possible. Ma'am, can we decide the range of quantity to give colors to the graphs? That range, yeah, let me see. I think we can do it. How to save it? Yes, since it's a public one, you need to have a, you need to have an account on the public domain, which I'll show you again. Like once we are coming after lunch, I would definitely show you how to share it on the public domain. That we can do. So, ma'am, please send the recording. Gauri, ma'am, you have to send the recording. Right? That thing is not with me. It is with Gauri, ma'am, SIG, so they would be sending it. Right, ma'am? Students
Yeah.
want the recording.
Okay. So I have to ask
Yeah, so like that you
coordinators to
yeah, so that,
share the, but I will definitely ask them and
yes.
let
So
participant know
those
then.
things SIG would take care of, so that would be done. So it's break time, ma'am. So they are also saying it's break time.
Yes. So thank you, ma'am, for a wonderful session. So
Thank
we
you,
have
ma'am.
ended here with the session 1,
Yeah.
and session 2 will open at sharp 2 o'clock. So please participants join by 2 o'clock sharp.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
We will meet
It was
at 2.
wonderful. It was really wonderful for me. So it's
Yes,
good.
it's
And so many
very
participants
much
were there.
interactive with the participants.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes. So
Okay,
let's have a
ma'am.
break and meet at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, so I'll rejoin at 2 p.m, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah,
2
before 2, 10 minutes before.
Sure, I'll do that, ma'am. Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.